Hello, so Richard Wallen here, coming to you from WIIFM. I apologize for the late start, and we had a few technical difficulties there, and we may not be able to get Karen online. So it's difficult to be in two places at once. Yet we're going to keep on moving on. So thank you for coming. I really appreciate you taking time. I'm going to move through this fairly quickly, as I promised in the email notification, and we're going to present to you what we think are key points to make it out for you to make a decision to carry on and move forward with this. All right, so I'm going to share my screen here. The main item that I wanted to make sure I cover, we're going to give you a brief introduction on what is innovative technology and why is that important to you. What is the U economy? I'm going to touch on that a little bit. If most of you have probably had some exposure to the U economy. And then what is the truth about discount travel? What does that have to do with you? And then how you can benefit from artificial intelligence. All right, so that's the main theme of this webinar. And I have, for you that stay through to the end here, I have an ebook that I want to share with you, and also at the very end, a link to the next webinar. So thank you again, and here we go. We'll get my other screen up here. And presentation screen, the U economy. And this is going to be a sneak preview of some innovative technologies. All right. So as we move along, here we go, the U economy. All right. If you've used any kind of web-based application to call for a car, share a room in a stranger's house, or hire a virtual helper, or sell something online, then you've supported the U economy. Okay. So, and this is something like eBay. eBay's probably has the most maturity out of all of them. Airbnb. I have not used Airbnb. Maybe you have. And Uber. Now I have finally got, where I used Uber, and it was actually a nice car. So that's something today, the U economy of today. All right, and it's in the news. The U economy has been in the news for quite a while now. Success Magazine, USA Today, Direct Selling News. All right, and so the power of U is reflected here in these two examples I wanted to show you. Travelocity is just a travel site that was established in 1996, and the last, I think this was 2014 data, it did 384 million. Okay, it doesn't have an affiliate program. Orbitz, on the other hand, established in 2001, it does have an affiliate program, and it blew by Travelocity, almost 5 times. So the difference there is Travelocity, you see it on TV. Orbitz is word of mouth. Okay, so what do you think is the better deal there? There's no difference in the savings, not really. You get the same savings on Orbitz that you get on Travelocity, which you're going to see here shortly. All right. So now let me ask you a question. What would you do if you had more time and money? Write it down. What would you do? All right, so I'm going to take a guess that most people said that their answer was most people would choose to travel. I mean, if you didn't have any time restrictions, you didn't have any money restrictions, you would probably travel to a lot of places, whether it be to family, friends, or to far off distant locations or some exotic getaway locations. You would travel. All right. So guess what? Did you realize how big the travel industry was? That it is an $8 trillion industry? and projected to go to double that in the next 10 years. So there is a dirty little secret in the travel industry, one that you may or may not have known about, that a lot of people, that when they're looking to get a big break in their vacation or whatever trip they plan each year, they go to about 38 sites to try to figure out what is the best deal they can get. And in reality, they were searching the same two sites, Priceline and Expedia. All right, Priceline is owned by the Priceline Group, and Agoda, Booking.com, Kayak, etc. is owned by Priceline. And they did about $55 billion worth of booking. I believe these dates are 2014. All right, now you have Expedia, a little more, 1 year more mature, and it did $60.8 billion. And look at all of the companies that are owned by Expedia. All right. So there's one little thing that keeps those companies in check, and it's a little word called parity. It's a requirement that these public companies, these public distribution channels, have to maintain consistent rates for the same product, and that's across the board. So what can you do? What can you do about it? Well, the company that I'm representing, it has acquired innovative technology, sort of like your Sam's or your Costco, and basically they provide a technology that crushed the other guys 80 to 90% of the time, and it's pretty quick and easy with an engine called TripSpin. All right, this is the first movers innovation, and TripSpin takes the ranks with Priceline and Expedia. The biggest difference is it is a private entity. It's not public. All right, this is where they crush. This is some examples. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. You can go back to the replay and pause it, or you can go to the site that I'm going to give you a link to a little bit later on, and you can do some comparisons. And you can see where they constantly, not only do they crush them 80 to 90% of the time, but they also actually have significant savings. All right, so here's where the difference in the travel industry being an $8 trillion industry, and then you have your direct sales is $183 billion. Hey, Karen finally made it. All right. So positioning for direct sales, and this is where you come in. The direct sales position in the U economy is going to, basically we're offering for you as a seller that you don't have to bring extra rooms, you don't have to bring your car or tools or any other asset. We're going to supply everything that you need. All you have to do is bring customers, and you can invite them using the material that we provide. All right, I have a short little video that I would like to bring up. Let me flip back over here to my. Give me just 1 minute. And I'm going to load a video for you here so you can get a little better idea. It's presented better than, I think better than the way I said it. It's 5 minutes, 51 seconds.
There's a dirty little secret in the online travel world, and it goes like this. Think you have choices? You don't. Well, not really. You see, there is a massive shell game going on in travel. The majority of the sites you are using to book and research the best deals on that business trip, exotic vacation, or family reunion, well, they are most likely all owned by one of two companies. Booking.com, Kayak, HomeAway, Agoda, they are all owned by Priceline. Travelocity Orbitz, Hotwire, and that disheveled hunk from Trivago, all owned by Expedia. No wonder you are wasting hours of your time looking for the best deal and not finding it. Don't believe us? Fine, go to Expedia and search for a hotel anywhere. Under their price, they show how other sites compare. All of those other sites, Hotels.com, Travelocity, Orbitz, and Hotwire, are owned by Expedia. Wow, how dumb do they think you are? Well, that's where TripSpin comes in. A brand new innovative technology. An independent, an outsider, a game changer. A first of its kind subscription platform that allows you to really get the best price. Guaranteed. Hotels, resorts, cruises, even car rentals and flights. Just look at these examples. How about a romantic 4-night trip to Paris? A 4-star hotel, steps from Opera Comique and minutes from Galerie Lafayette, the Notre Dame Cathedral, and the Arc de Triomphe. On Expedia, well, it looks like it's $220 per night, but 5 clicks later, through all the small print, taxes, and fees, it's actually $990.49. The exact same hotel, exact same dates on TripSpin, only $689. That's a savings of over $300. Paris not on your agenda? Okay, how about a 3-day business trip to San Diego? Here is a beautiful 3.5-star hotel right on the bay near Shelter Island. On Booking.com, the total with all the fees and taxes comes to $736.48. On TripSpin, same hotel, same room, same dates, including all fees and taxes, just $454. That's a savings of over $280. Okay, we can show you thousands of examples just like this all day long. But let's take a look at one more. How about an awesome 8-night Caribbean cruise on Royal Caribbean? Shopping directly on Royal Caribbean, this ocean view room for 2, including all taxes and port fees, is $1,787.02. The exact same cruise, ship, and stateroom on TripSpin, $1,655.92, plus reward points. Oh yeah, we forgot to tell you about reward points. You see, everything you purchase through TripSpin comes with reward points. That Paris hotel, the business trip to San Diego, and yes, even the cruise. Reward points are awesome, and they add up fast. Every hotel, every resort, every cruise, and even every attraction, rental car, and flight comes with them. And you can use them like cash on the site. And they don't expire for 10 years. That means every trip, business, pleasure, even renting a car because yours is in the shop, means that you are one step closer to a free vacation. But what if you could earn reward points when other people travel? Well, now you can. It's called Snap, and here's how it works. When you become a subscriber to TripSpin, you automatically get a Snap link. All you do is just share it with friends, family, even strangers. They get amazing deals on their travel, but you get the points. Imagine simply sharing a link, sitting back, and earning tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of points when other people travel. And there are no limits to how many people you can send it to or how many points you can earn. So how do we do it? There are 3 main reasons. Number 1, we are not owned by any mega conglomerate. We are independent, technology-based, and completely impartial. Number 2, we don't spend hundreds of millions on TV, radio, and Hollywood endorsements like the other guys. And number 3, we are private, not available to the general public, and exclusively for the use of our subscribers. And the price? Way less than you can imagine. In fact, we can even show you how to get it for free. Look, almost every smart traveler gets it instantly. This technology is disrupting the travel industry. But one question remains. Why? Why would we pass on these savings to our subscribers? It's as profound as it is simple. Our founders realized that one of the most important things you can do with your life is to create memories. And there is no better way to create memories, experience culture, and have fun than on a vacation. And our goal? To help more families take a vacation this year than last year. We are TripSpin, offered exclusively through the marketing network of Hodo Global. Find out more. Ask the person who shared this with you how to get started. Finding the best deals, the best prices, and the best memories you will ever experience.
All right. All right. I hope you like that. I wanted to roll right into the customer acquisition. A customer acquisition application is called Snap because it is a snap. And basically, this is a tool that is, you get unlimited, you can have unlimited customers with this tool. And you will receive incredible bonus reward points. And they talked about that briefly there. And like they say here, the points are good for 10 years. So like I said, travel has never been easier. And this is where the use of this tool is where you use other people's money to accumulate points. All right, so we're going to move on. Coming soon. Now, coming in February, Hodo's next innovative technology. Now, if you remember, I told you this is like a Costco. So as Hodo acquires really valuable products for their client base, which is you, then they will release it as the next technology. And that is going to be where, as long as that vendor supplies good value and maintains good support, then Hodo will maintain that relationship. Now, if that vendor digresses, then Hodo will replace them. Okay, so it will be a good competition. All right, so now what I want to do is give you a little tease video here, and this basically is going to give you a comparison, all right, of what's coming here in February. So take a look at this short 30-second video.
An expert carpenter with a hammer is a powerful thing. But a 13-year-old with 5 minutes of training and a nail gun, she can beat him every single time. And that is technology. Undeniable, unstoppable. And just like the nail gun revolutionized the home building and construction industry, something is here that is going to completely change the financial game, rewriting the rules of the market. A paradigm shift that will be the next big thing. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a new nail gun in town. Want one?
All right, I think you do want one. And the reason why I think you want one is because this is a $5 trillion a day innovative technology. And here's 2 minutes worth of.
Currency trading has been around for generations. In fact, it's the single most active trading community in the world, valued at $5.3 trillion US per day, 180 different currencies, trading 24 hours a day. Now, we could show you thousands of pages of research and theory, but it really comes down to the simplest of all economics. Buy low, sell high. Let's face it, that was like a mini MBA course right there. Okay, so let's look at a real example. Something that happened between December 5th and December 6th, probably while you were sleeping. At 10 p.m., $1 was worth 6.86 Chinese yen. 10 hours later, the next day, at 8 in the morning, it was 6.97. 4 hours and 15 minutes later, it was back to 6.86. So if you strategically bought at 10 p.m. and then sold at 8 a.m., you would have made money, right? Buy low, sell high, remember? Exactly. But if you waited and didn't sell until 12:15, you would have lost money, right? In a nutshell, that's currency trading. Now, if all you ever did was sit in front of a computer screen and tried to guess when to buy and when to sell, and learned all about the Chinese economy, studied manufacturing trends, current events, and the ever-changing political climate, you might get lucky. But what if during those 4 hours, when the yen was up and you should have bought, you were in traffic or on a plane or sleeping? Now multiply that 1 day of trading one currency times the 180 currencies currently being traded. Physically impossible to keep up with. But there is something that can. And then, just like steam power replaced sail power, like the automobile replaced the horse, like Uber is replacing the taxi driver, something comes along that completely changes the game. A tool that until now has only been available for investors with millions of dollars to trade. An invention that can trade faster and more efficiently than a billion-dollar hedge fund manager. A technology that allows you to participate in the biggest single innovation ever to hit the financial world, with a minimum deposit that is less than buying a new TV. It's true. Now you can participate in the largest financial market in the world, even if you don't have a lot of money. The playing field is finally level. This is your shot. How does it work?
So that's something to think about. All right, so it's true freedom potential here. The rich get richer by leveraging those things from existing assets. One of those assets can be money. So this is the only way to true freedom, is to leverage your assets. Some people do it through real estate, some people do it through currency exchanges, and there's a number of different ways. And now you can be creating leverage in your life with as little as $500. So now is the time. This is the time for you to leverage the U economy. And this is the time where I would like to basically take a few minutes to see if there's any questions. And in the same minute, I want to offer you, for staying on this long, a free ebook that you can download. You should be able to see it right now and download it right now. And this is something that I put together here last year, and it's helped me quite a bit. There's several articles in there that will provide you with positive self-talk, anything that can help you maintain your mindset in a positive nature. It's not a book of magic tricks, but it'll definitely cover all the fundamentals. All right. So I wanted to cover a couple more things here before I turn you loose. And basically, what do you get? So right now there's three different website accesses. You have your back office, you have the tools for the training, you have your trip spin access. You operate everything, can be operated from a phone app. The company has paid for an application called Deductor that you can manage all your company expenses, basically all your business expenses, mileage, banks, you name it, everything you need to take advantage of your pre-tax spending dollars, basically. And again, I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. I am a marketer, just like you, and I am leveraging these tools. So I want to go ahead and wrap this up, and you can get the rest of the scoop tonight. That's in an hour, little less than an hour and a half. And I believe I have, if you have any questions, you can send an email to me. I don't see anybody saying anything, so I have one more. Oops. I have one more offer. I'm going to remove this offer. Hopefully you got time to download it, and because I can only put one up here at a time. and you should be able to copy and paste this into your, actually just click the button and then you can get direct access to that webinar instead of looking at this picture here. So that's all I have tonight. I sure do appreciate you taking time out with me. I wish I would have went a little bit smoother with this, but in any case, it's practice gets perfect, right? So, and that's what I'm doing. I'm practicing to get perfect, but perfection is something that's always at just slightly out of reach. So you keep on striving and you keep on getting better. So again, this is Richard Wallen here. Karen Oliver, she's been in the background. This technology ramped up correctly where we're doing the things that we need to do and being in the places we need to be at the right time. So this is Richard Wallen signing off. You have an amazing day.